Welcome to our special segment. First up, Hot Wheels celebrated history, from its 1960s inception to its global impact today.
Can you believe it? Over 50 years of Hot Wheels. I remember racing them down the hallway as a kid. Pure joy.
Joy? More like a lesson in aerodynamics and style. Those cars were engineering marvels, Bernard.
Exactly, Vincent. The original Sweet 16 feet set a new standard in toy car design. It wasn't just about speed, it was about innovation.
Indeed, Karen. The first line, including the iconic custom Camaro, debuted at the International Toy Fair in 1968.
The Sweet 16. Now, those are collector's items. Imagine having one of those in mint condition today.
And don't forget the Spectraflame paint. Those cars shone brighter than my future in the 60s.
It wasn't just the paint. The thick-gauge music wire axles and unique plastic bearings, that's what gave them unparalleled speed.
Transitioning to a global perspective, Hot Wheels isn't just a toy. It's a lifestyle brand with a presence in gaming, digital platforms, and even fashion.
I've seen those Hot Wheels t-shirts. Fashionable and nostalgic. Who would have thought?
Only every kid who ever owned one, Bernard. We all knew Hot Wheels was more than just a toy.
Their influence on car culture is undeniable. They were making toy cars that looked nothing like what was on the roads.
Truly a testament to their innovation. Hot Wheels continues to be the #1 selling toy, with 16.5 cars sold every second.
That's a lot of little cars. Makes you wonder how many are racing down hallways right now.
Probably as many as there are kids dreaming of being race car drivers, Bernard.
And as many future engineers and designers inspired by these tiny speedsters.
This was a blast. Makes me want to dig out my old Hot Wheels collection.
If you can find it under all your other childhood memorabilia, Bernard.
Let's not forget the lessons we learned today. Innovation, creativity, and the joy of simple pleasures.
We're diving into the fascinating world of Hot Wheels, a brand that's been fueling imaginations since 1968.
1968, that's when it all started. Elliot Handler saw his son playing with Matchbox cars and thought, hey, why not make something even cooler?
And cool they were. Hot Wheels were like mini hot rods, complete with flame paint jobs and big rear tires. A stark contrast to the more realistic Matchbox cars.
The first of these was the Sweet 16.
Oh, the fantasy designs were something else. Remember the red pinstripe on the tires? That's why they called them Redline Series.
Bradley was a genius. He even designed the Dodge Diora concept car. The first Hot Wheels car? A dark blue, custom Camaro. Talk about starting with a bang.
And it wasn't just the cars. The original racing track set with its bright orange tracks and superchargers changed how kids played with toy cars.
Those tracks were legendary. The cars would zoom through those battery-powered stations like rockets, much smoother than anything else at the time.
Speaking of smooth, Hot Wheels' wide, hard plastic tires were a game-changer. Less friction meant faster, more exciting races.
Absolutely, Sheila. It was this attention to detail and innovation that set Hot Wheels apart and still does.
I remember setting up those orange tracks all over the living room. The races were epic.
And let's not forget the impact on car culture. Hot Wheels didn't just make toys, they inspired generations of car lovers and designers.
As we celebrate over 50 years of Hot Wheels, it's clear this brand did more than just entertain, it revolutionized the toy car industry.
Here's to many more years of Hot Wheels sparking creativity and a love for cars in kids and adults alike.
Innovation, design, and a touch of fantasy. That's the essence of Hot Wheels. Thanks for joining us on this nostalgic ride.
Thank you for tuning in to our special segment on Hot Wheels. Keep racing and dreaming, everyone.
And if you have any of those Sweet 16 feet lying around, you might want to hold on to them. They're not just toys, they're pieces of history.
Let's jump to 1969, a pivotal year for Hot Wheels. The brand completely disrupted the small die-cast car model industry.
It was revolutionary. Matchbox and others had to rethink their concepts to keep up. Harry Bentley Bradley's designs were so impactful. He left Mattel and was replaced by Ira Guilford.
Guilford brought us classics like Twin Mill and Split and Image. And let's not forget the Show and Go series with designs like Turbofire and Torero.
And the Beach Bomb, that VW bus with surfboards sticking out. It didn't work on the tracks at first, but then Reese and Wood modified it, and it became a collector's dream.
Right, the side loader version. But the rear loader Beach Bomb is the ultimate collector's item. We're talking about a car worth up to $120,000.
Moving to the 1970s, Go with the Winner was the new slogan. This decade introduced the Sizzlers and Heavyweights lines, and Larry Wood, the legendary designer, joined Mattel.
Wood's first design was the Tri-Baby, and let's not overlook Paul Tam's contributions like the Evil Weevil and Open Fire.
Don't forget the Snake and the Mongoose, rivalry in drag racing, and the exclusive Silver Series. Those were the days of real racing excitement.
But the early 70s were slow for Hot Wheels. The Spectraflame colors were replaced with more drab tones, making the 1972-73 models highly collectible now.
Then came the Flying Colors line in 1974, reviving sales with flashy decals and innovative designs, a tactic soon copied by competitors.
The late 70s saw the end of the Redline wheel, reflecting a shift in automotive trends. Realism became the new focus, matching the direction of competitors like Matchbox.
The 80s brought the Hot Ones and Ultra Hots wheels, and the introduction of more sports and economy cars like the Pontiac Fiero and Dodge Omni 024.
And let's not forget the real riders with real rubber tires, the thermal color change paint, and the crack-ups with rotating crash panels. So innovative.
The 90s and 2000s saw continued innovation with the Treasure Hunt series and new wheel designs. Mattel even acquired Matchbox in 1997.
The 21st century welcomed new designers like Eric Shern and Fraser Campbell. The Diora 2 and the Seared Tuner are notable mentions.
Hot Wheels also embraced digital platforms and television, with the Hot Wheels Battle Force 5 Feet series and the Highway 35 Feet movie.
Through the years, Hot Wheels has continued to innovate and inspire. From the 1960s to now, they've shaped not just toy car culture, but also real car design.
Thank you for joining us on this exhilarating ride through the history of Hot Wheels. An iconic brand that has raced its way into the hearts of millions.
It's been a real trip down memory lane, makes me want to collect them all over again.
And the journey continues. Who knows what Hot Wheels will roll out next?
Whatever it is, we know it'll be fast, innovative, and absolutely collectible. Keep those wheels spinning.
Kicking off with 2016, Hot Wheels revamped their lineup, introducing mini collections like HW Showroom and HW Screen Time.
They really embrace themes, right? I love the BMW 100th Anniversary series. And the new models like the 16 Acura NSX were just stunning.
2017 brought another twist. Recolors got different numbers, expanding the line to 365 cars. Plus, new series like Experimotors and Factory Fresh.
And let's not forget 2018 Hot Wheels Golden 50th Anniversary. Those detailed favorite series cars were a collector's dream.
That year, they even launched a display case that could hold up to 48 cars. And each came with an exclusive car, a true collector's gem.
2019 saw the new motto, "It's not the same without the flame." And who can overlook the Hot Wheels Mars Perseverance rover in 2021?
Rui Asada's passing in 2021 was a big loss. But his legacy lives on in the designs he left behind.
The Hot Wheels Legends Tour is another highlight. Starting in 2018, it's a hunt for the most creative cars out there to turn into Hot Wheels models.
Those Legends Tour winners, like the Two Jets and the Nash, they're now immortalized as Hot Wheels. It's such a cool concept.
Let's not forget the Sweet 16 Feet, the original lineup from 1968. These cars are more than just toys, they're pieces of history.
Hot Wheels collecting has evolved too. Adults and kids alike treasure these cars. Some of the rarest models like the rear-loader Beach Bomb can fetch incredible prices.
And the dates on the cars, they're about the casting date, not production. Collectors use them to track down specific models.
The Classics line, with its retro feel and Spectraflame paint, is another nod to their rich history. It just shows how Hot Wheels respects its roots while evolving.
From the car culture line to the Treasure Hunt series, Hot Wheels has consistently kept collectors and fans engaged and excited.
With shows like Hot Wheels, Ultimate Challenge and the upcoming Netflix series, it's clear Hot Wheels isn't just about the cars, it's a cultural icon.
Absolutely. And with their continuous innovation, who knows what the next 50 years will bring. Hot Wheels has proved it's more than just a toy, it's a legacy.
Their ability to keep reinventing and staying relevant is what makes Hot Wheels a timeless brand. From simple toy cars to complex collector items, they've done it all.
Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey through Hot Wheels' latest developments. It's a brand that continues to race ahead, capturing the hearts of generations.
I can't wait to see what they roll out next, maybe a car that flies. With Hot Wheels, the sky's the limit.
That would be epic. Until then, let's keep collecting and celebrating this iconic brand.
In 2003, Columbia Pictures announced plans for a Hot Wheels film with MCG initially attached to direct, envisioning a story of a young man entering a portal into a world of racing.
Yeah, but by 2006, MCG stepped back to a producer role. Warner Brothers picked up the project later with Joel Silver producing.
And then Legendary Pictures jumped in, aiming for an edgier tone inspired by the success of Fast Five.
By 2016, Justin Lin signed on to direct. There was even talk about it being a sequel to 2003's Hot Wheels World Race and incorporating elements from the Forza Horizon 3 Hot Wheels game.
Simon Crane and Juan Carlos Fresnadillo were considered for directing. Imagine a Hot Wheels film with a Mission Impossible vibe.
But then the rights went back to Mattel, and in 2019, Mattel Films and Warner Brothers teamed up again for the film.
And in 2020, Neil Whittinger and Gavin James were brought on board to write the script, with Bad Robot Productions joining in 2022.
Let's shift gears to the Sizzlers from the 1970s. These were Hot Wheels spin-offs with built-in motors and rechargeable batteries, running on special tracks.
They even had fat track sets for more dynamic racing. Sizzlers were all about that competitive edge.
Mattel brought back Sizzlers in 2006 with Target, replicating the original packaging. It's amazing how they rekindle nostalgia.
Hot Wheels has a significant presence in motorsports too. Starting in 1970, they sponsored drag races like the Snake and the Mongoose.
And they've been involved in NASCAR, sponsoring various drivers and even making replicas of the cars.
Their impact on motorsports goes beyond just sponsorships. Remember the Monster Jam partnership and the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks live shows?
Definitely. And their partnership with Formula One teams to make scale models. Hot Wheels is all about that need for speed, in toys and reality.
And let's not forget their cultural impact. They even appeared in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
From simple die-cast cars to movies, motorsports, and more, Hot Wheels has raced its way into every aspect of pop culture.
It's not just a toy line, it's a brand that represents speed, innovation, and a bit of rebel spirit. Can't wait to see what they do next.
Hot Wheels has proved time and again that it's not just about playing with cars. It's about embracing an entire lifestyle of speed and excitement.
Thank you for joining us on this exciting ride through the world of Hot Wheels. From toy tracks to movie scripts, this brand knows no limits.
Whether it's on the big screen or in our living rooms, Hot Wheels continues to fuel our imaginations. Stay tuned for more adventures.